What's up, guys, out on YouTube? Nate from Famous Racing Customs, sporting a new haircut. And I really needed to get rid of some of that. It was bugging the crap out of me. So a little update. I guess it's somewhat of an update. I haven't really gotten anywhere with the Camaro, but even though it's hard to see, it is in the purple pond. It's kind of like watching it in, I messed with it a little bit and stirred it up, so it's not really clear like it was. Most that's the white paint. So, but, let's see here. Coming off quite nicely for the most part. This Krylon is just ridiculous. It's getting there. I can feel it softening up. So another 24, 48 hours and should be good as, well, hopefully new. Same with the undercarriage. Getting that one all taken care of. It looks grody. Feels gross. It's probably not the best sticking my fingers in there, but whatever. Handled way worse stuff without gloves on. So, yeah, so that's where the Camaro body is at. Let me see. I'll grab a paper towel here, at least wipe my hand off. Alright. As for the hood, as we all know, that the Baldwin Motion Camaro is in that box. I had destroyed the frame on, well, the chassis, well, the rear end of the chassis at least, to the point of there's pretty much just, there's no fixing it at this point. I've cut too many pieces away, and there's just, it's like Humpty Dumpty, you just can't put it back together again. So I had a thought, since I said before that I was going to build, I was going to build a chassis for it. I was going to do kind of like a Pro Street, there it is, Pro Street version of it, possibly. So I've been in the market for a new hood, which I found a few. Haven't really found one that I like yet. And so since I was getting a new hood for it, I decided to take the stock hood and chop it up too. What was left of it was that scoop, a Baldwin Motion scoop, and I was actually thinking about placing it on that hood. But plans again did not go the way I wanted them to, because the angle of this actually angles in, and it was just completely off. Did not look good anyway I tried to do it and tried to envision it. So scrap that. So what I did was as you can see from my body work here, decided to just make the crowl larger. So I cut it, not very straightly, but I put a couple pieces of styrene just about halfway up, because I spent about 3 hours just getting to that point, trying to get it in, and it looks, is it off because of my camera? Probably. I don't know. Either ways, so it's about one millimeter, maybe less than a millimeter, higher on both sides. So now it's just filling in, smoothing it, and getting the body line that I want. So there's going to be lots of body work done to this, and I think it looks better personally. I think the hood in the original state, the scoop is just, I don't know if it's off scale or just too low for my taste. So got a little bit of raised going on here. So, and everything still fits very nicely. You know, before I dumped the Camaro body in the purple pond, I you know, I had it set there for stability on the two ends while I had it cut, and so I had the two ends taped down, and it was bending and doing whatever I needed to get it to where I wanted it, and everything just stayed in line very nicely. So I know it doesn't look pretty. Actually, it looks quite horrible. Decided that whatever that Krylon paint that I used is not good for styrene plastic. I got this out of the purple pond, out of this purple bath, which is now more like a gray bath. Yeah, it's gross. Lots of stuff's going on in there. Anyways, and it had a very rough texture, and as you can see, it's stained the styrene to the point where like I've sanded this portion of the scoop smooth, and I mean it's still gray. Figured once I got it sanded smooth, then it would whiten up, but it didn't. It looked like it ate into the styrene just a tad bit and just completely dyed the styrene whatever color. So that that Krylon paint is probably not good, and I have it all over the top of the body. So lots of body work to take care of. Other than that, I haven't got really far. I believe the wrecker is still in its case, or in its box. Let's find out. Feels kind of heavy. Yep, still there. Still waiting to be painted. Waiting on a warm day. Oh, but the interior, haha. The interior is, I'm going to go ahead and call it finished, even though it doesn't look like it is, because the dashboard and the horn don't match the seats, but whatever, I'm okay with that. This is going to end up looking like a used truck, so, you know, junkyard dashboard, junkyard steering wheel, you know, I might add something for the seats to make them look used. Obviously that's got to be weathered a little bit. So, and then once I get this all nice and painted and looking all nice and pretty, I'm gonna weather it. I'm not gonna do any rust yet. I might do maybe some just touches of maybe like surface rust in places, but I think that I'm going to be I just don't think I have the capability of doing like a Dr. Cranky rust bucket or anything like that, you know. So I don't have an airbrush yet, although I'm in the market for one now. They have a couple down at Hobby Lobby that are fairly inexpensive, probably perfect for a beginner like me. I don't think I need to go and spend, you know, $150 on an airbrush when I'm not even entirely sure. Not entirely sure how to even use it. Where's my plug? There we go. Now we're plugged in. You won't die. No, I won't lose a video. I'm trying to do this in one take. So yeah, so I'm in the market of for an airbrush. I have I mean, it's a much older compressor. I think it was my girlfriend's grandpa's compressor, but it's a little tiny one. It looks like Looks like a mini air compressor. You know, it's got the old like single cylinder kind of deal going on. So since I'm not allowed to paint in the basement anymore due to the fume problem, which is basically just not having enough ventilation and the windows are pretty much sealed shut. The house is very old and it's got wood floors, so even if it was, still all the air rises up. You know, all the bad air rises up through the wooden floor. So the house was built in like the 30s or something like that. So I've been banned from painting in the basement. Oh, that's fine. Basement creeps me out anyway. Moved the rest of my stuff upstairs. So let's see what else is going on over here. Not a lot. Like I said, just working, and I had the day off today, so I did a little bit of body work on the hood. Actually, I'm gonna put you down for just a second because you're attached to a cord now. I'd show you something really quick. Sorry about that, guys. I apparently had paused my phone and forgot where I was at. So now that I edit all my movies, I don't have to do 2 or 3 different takes, and you guys are still attached to a cord. There's the cord. So anyways, what I originally stopped and started to put you guys down for was I started to make a little something. I went through and looked at all the putty knives I had, and to do the putty work on the Camaro hood. And when I did all the putty work on the Peterbilt, basically I was just using scrap pieces of styrene to kind of smooth it. The little clips for, like, I found a plastic clip for a pen that had like a little bit of an angle on it, so that's pretty much what I use. And you know, they work okay for that purpose, but I needed something that was a little bit more permanent. So what I did was I had a scrap piece of flat panel from something, I don't even know what, and I started to kind of cut it into shape, as you can see, and made my own little putty knife. I am going to continue shaping it as I go along. I just got kind of in a hurry, but that way just have my own little putty knife there, and everything hopefully will work out. This will work out perfectly. I got a little bit of an angle on it so I can smear it. I'm gonna actually messy table, sorry. I'm going to round off one of the sides right here, just to help to get into a groove, an inside groove. So I'll probably make a few more of these just for things that I need, you know, like an angle or, you know, whatever. So, but it worked out pretty good. You know, nice piece of styrene. I can chip once this all dries, I can chip it all off. So, almost dropped you guys. Make sure I didn't pause you again. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for my updates. No new model kits. I'm trying to finish up what I have. Been looking a lot on eBay for models that I can just destroy, you know, cheap ones. You know, ones that I can practice and scratch build stuff for, and you know, whether they come out looking good or not doesn't matter. When I buy these kits and I actually spend, you know, retail price, or you know, even close to retail price on them, I kind of want to, I don't want to venture too far off, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want money to be, I don't want to feel like I'm wasting money on something that's never going to get built. So, but yeah, nothing's really changed. I haven't put up any more shelves, although I really need to, because I'm running out of space. Still waiting on that bedroom to get freed up. Just waiting basically on a just for some things basically. So once I have the model room, I'll put up more shelves in there, and you know, get my models dispersed correctly. You know, get my little corner, which will be kind of nice, because my corner over there is getting pretty cluttered right now, and I have to share that little bit of a space with an air conditioner, and the air conditioner, when you're sitting right next to it, man, it blows so cold, it freezes your side. So, but yeah, so anyways guys, that's gonna be it for now. Comment, rate, subscribe. There's a couple guys out there, saw some videos. It's been a couple days since I saw the new, I saw a video. The guy has a rat rod tow truck that he was looking at mine and left me a comment to check his out, and that thing is that thing's awesome. Looks just like the 1-to-1. Amazing skills. I wish I can remember what his name was though. I know there's one. Oh, maybe I can't remember that name either. Now it's everything's slipping my mind. So anyways, there's another guy that was doing his first video, and he was showing some stuff, and you know, he's got some really cool, he's got a 1/16 scale like 3-window coupe, Ford 3-window coupe. That, I mean, that thing would be, I went and looked online and tried to find one, and it's a discontinued Revell kit. I was on the Revell website seeing what new models were coming out, and that one's been discontinued, and they still have it on their website. But that one looks like it's going to be a pretty cool project, you know. So, but thanks to you guys, all my subscribers, for subscribing to my channel, and I'll get to looking at some videos hopefully tonight, and maybe actually be able to leave some messages. I know I don't get to comment a lot, and I comment on a few at a time, as many as I can, but you know, I get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning when I get ready for work, and that's when I kind of really hit YouTube, and as I'm getting ready for work, that's when I comment, so I only get to comment 2 or 3 people at a time. So, but whenever I try to comment reply as much to the comments on my channel also. So, but anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take off now. This is Nate from Famous Racing Customs, signing off.